There we go. There we go.
So you see me, I'll hand the computer a little bit so you can see them. I'm gonna let them, they can wave at you, okay?
Okay.
I'll do this without disconnecting. Oh, I have the background on. Let me take off the background. There we go. That's better. Okay, so let me pan it. Y'all wave.
Hi guys, how are you?
Okay, this side, I have two sides. Oh, I'll go this way. Now wait.
Hi.
Okay. All right. So they can see you on the screen. We have a big screen in here. And let me make this bigger though. All right. Whenever you're ready.
Okay, so let's start. Okay, so welcome guys to the STEM Careers 101 workshop. I want to start by introducing myself to you. My name is Lucia. I am 19 years old. I'm from Paraguay, so I live in South America. I work for the company Career in STEM as a content manager, and I will be an incoming freshman this year. So I'll be going to study to your country for college, and I will be studying molecular biology. So today basically my objective today for you guys is to make you realize all the opportunities STEM has for you and to make you realize that STEM connects to absolutely everything. So to show you an example of how we work in this company, I want to share my screen a little bit. So I'm going to share my screen to what our website looks like. And if you see here, we have this box that says explore by interests. And if we click here, I think my internet's a little bit slow, but it's just loading. We're just gonna wait for it to load a little bit.
You're okay.
And for example, when I was little, I thought that if you liked animals, the only career available to you was being a vet. Or if you liked cars, the only career available to you was being a mechanic. But it could not be more wrong. So the first example I said that if you liked animals, you could only be a vet. Our website just shows you that that's completely wrong, because look at all the careers that you could be if you like animals. And this is how we see that STEM has so many opportunities and how it connects to everything. And this is what we're going to learn today with this workshop. Okay, so I'm going to stop sharing my screen and we're just going to get right to it. So the first part of this workshop is kind of defining STEM. And I know that all of us present here today are very well versed in STEM. So we're just going to go through this part very briskly. But first, I want you guys to tell me a little bit. So who can answer what STEM is? Who can tell me what STEM is or what does it stand for? Who can just tell me, like, really quickly? Because I know you guys know a lot about STEM. Yes, great. So I heard that you guys said that STEM is science, technology, engineering, and math. So correct. It's an acronym that stands for science, technology, engineering, and math. But what I want to show you guys now is that it's much more than an acronym. It's actually a mindset. So to help you understand this, I'm going to show you guys a little short 3-minute video that was made by the Career in STEM founder. Her name is Ashley Pereira. And it's just a really short video. I'm going to share my screen and I'm going to show you guys. Okay, here we go. Just let me know if there's any problems with the audio or something.
Everyone, I'm Ashley from Career in STEM. I wanted to start you off today by first defining STEM. So maybe you've heard of STEM, maybe you even know that it's an acronym that stands for science, technology, engineering, and math. But what I wanted to share with you today is something you may not know, which is that to me, and hopefully to you by the end of this video, STEM is a mindset. It's so much more than science, technology, engineering, and math. More than anything, STEM is a mindset, a way of thinking, a way of processing and interpreting your world, your place in it, and how you can make it better. So I have an example to show you what I mean. I have 2 little kids, and this is one of their toys. And I'm going to use it today to show you what I mean by STEM as a mindset. So a normal person would just see this and say, okay, this is a cool toy. Maybe they'd play around with it. They'd do something with it, just kind of play around. But a STEM professional would see this and approach this through STEM as a mindset. So maybe they'd say things like, what are all the ways I can make right angles with this? What are all the different types of household materials I could try to replicate with this? What are all the different types of shapes I can make with this? So a STEM professional uses STEM as a mindset to look at life in a much more creative way. So you might be thinking, yes, Ashley, I see how STEM could kind of relate to this toy, but how can STEM as a mindset relate to my life? Well, here's how. STEM as a mindset will help you turn everything that happens to you, every single experience, into a learning experience. So rather than just saying something like, oh man, I'm so bored in English class right now, you could say that, but the STEM mindset within you would then say, well, that's true, but what can I learn from this? That's going to help me in my future. What do I not want to do now that I know based on what's happening to me? So one more example, then hopefully you'll see how powerful STEM as a mindset can be. Maybe it is an after school program, maybe it's sports. And you might think that doesn't really have anything to do with STEM as a mindset. Well, yes, it does. Because if you're using STEM as a mindset, remember, everything that's happening to you is a learning experience. So maybe as you're playing sports, you're learning and realizing and being aware through STEM as a mindset that you're developing leadership skills, that you're developing teamwork skills. All of these things are what STEM as a mindset can do for you to help you turn every experience into a learning experience. So that's my definition of STEM. It's much more than science, technology, engineering, and math. It's a way of thinking. And my challenge to you after you watch this video for the rest of your day, try to turn every experience into a learning experience. Maybe start small. Maybe try this on for size. Try to do it just one time before the end of the day. Then tonight, think about it. See how it went. And then every day, try to add more STEM as a mindset work to your life and watch yourself succeed in the amazing opportunities that STEM fields have for you. Bye, everyone. Hope you found this helpful.
Great. So as we saw in the video, As we saw in the video, Mrs. Pereira said that STEM is big and STEM is a mindset. So in order for us to consolidate this concept a little bit, we're going to do a fun activity. So what this activity is basically is I'm going to show you guys an object and I'm going to put it up to the screen. You're going to tell me how this object can connect to either S, T, E, or M, and or M. So the first object is really kind of easy, so you can see how it works. Can you see me?
Yes, we see you. It's just we're trying to adjust the audio so that everyone can hear it. We're kind of having a bit of like an audio issue because it's coming straight out of the laptop because it's not going into the speakers up here.
Just let me know if I should like pause or.
Oh Lord, I was gonna see if I can change, mess with this. The volume.
The volume, not this.
Yeah, I was gonna see if, since it's connected to that, I was gonna see if we can change the audio to where it comes out from the speakers, so that the students can hear. Hard to hear.
What are we doing right now?
We just finished the video and she wanted to. I wanted to say, I think we're gonna start an activity.
Yes, we're gonna do an activity too.
Okay. It's not sending audio over there. It's not sending audio. Go ahead, that's fine.
Okay, great. So what I'm gonna do now,
Am I
guys.
listening? No, I'm sorry, go ahead. I was telling them.
I pressed the button.
So I'm gonna show you guys an object and you have to tell me how this object connects to S, T, or M. So the first object is kind of easy, so you can see how the activity works. So first object is my earphones. So how does this connect to S, T, or M? Can anybody tell me? This is kind of easy.
Did y'all hear, how does the headphones connect to S, D, and M?
S, T, E, or M, yeah.
It's a type of technology.
Speak a little
Right.
louder.
Technology. So this was easy. This was insultingly easy, actually, because I use this with my technological device. So yeah, the first round was actually kind of easy. Now the second object that we have is actually more complex, but I want to see what you guys come up with. So the second object that I have is actually my chapstick. So this is a chapstick that I use every day. And how does this chapstick connect to ST or M? Or actually, I want to make it more like a challenge, and I want to see if you guys can connect this chapstick to S, T, E, and M. So can anybody tell me how this chapstick connects to S, T, E, and M?
Say it louder. Anybody? Come. Sheets.
Speak right here. For the E engineering, how the applicator is made.
Right. So you were talking about like the little screw top, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was looking for. That's super like a great idea for engineering. That's how this chapstick can connect to engineering. That's great. Thank you so much. Does anybody have any ideas for science, technology, and math? So what about like the formula itself, like the chapstick itself? What can we connect that?
Science for how like the chemical compounds within the chopstick, the formula.
Right. Love that. That's a great answer. Thank you. Love that. And that we have science and engineering down. Now we need technology and math.
Technology.
Technology and math. Technology and math.
Like the math to see how much is gonna be put into the bottle.
Right. So the calculations of how much product in each bottle. That's great. So we have math down, and now we need technology. That's the only thing left. Technology.
Technology. How is it technology involved?
On a chapstick, yes.
For technology, the things that created the chapstick, like, the machinery and such.
Right. Yeah, because we have to assume like these chapsticks are mass produced, right? Because they're like so little, you wouldn't do it by hand. So they need to be done by machines. So this is how we use technology in chapstick. And you guys, you see how with this little object that I found in my house, we see how STEM is at play. And this is how we use STEM as mindset. We put this STEM lenses on, and we can see how the world, like STEM is around us all the time. And I actually challenge you guys to just look around your classroom or look around your house and just choose any object that you want and try to connect it back to STEM. And I guarantee you 100% that you will be able to connect it back to STEM, because everything can be traced back to STEM. Like this candle can be traced back to STEM because like the combustion that happens with the wick and the wax when it melts, that's chemistry, that's science. This perfume can be traced back to STEM because the engineers had to figure out how to like spritz the perfume out the bottle. That's already engineering that can be traced back to STEM. So everything around us is connected to STEM. Okay, so wrapping up, we already know that STEM is a mindset. So we know how to use STEM as a mindset. And we know that STEM connects to everything. So now it's time to be introduced to the wonderful world of STEM careers, which is what we're here for, right? So in order to do that, we're gonna play a little game of Kahoot, which I love. So I'm assuming you guys know how to do this. So basically you have to enter kahoot.it, and I'm gonna share my screen with the code that you have to enter so we can play. So I'm gonna share my screen right now. And here we go. There we go.
Just use your phone. That's an opportunity to use your phone. This is when you should use your phone. You're allowed to use it, I should say.
We don't put it on.
If you're on the computer, you can do that too.
Oh, 'cause-
If your computer's up, you can do that. Otherwise, just do on your phone.
There's no little music. Let me put. Oh, I don't know.
Well, they can play this on the phone.
They can,
Stuff,
for this
yeah.
case, they can use the
Yeah, they
phone.
can use the phone.
I gave them permission to use the phone.
Yeah, that's the only reason I said not to go on the phone. Is because I might be there sending the phone. I was gonna tell you that right now.
Let me know when you guys, when most of you guys are connected, so I can go ahead and start the game.
Okay, yeah. So 43, we're close, if not all. How do we, who's not on? I think just a couple people.
How many students did you say, or how many are you studying?
Okay. Who's not on? Raise your hand real quick. Just Logan? Okay. All right. Lucia, I think that's everybody.
Okay, I'll go ahead and start.
That should be 45.
First question. The average salary of a STEM worker is blank that of non-STEM workers. This is the only question that's for a limited amount of time. So the average salary of a STEM worker is double that of non-STEM workers. That's interesting. Okay. The average hourly wage for STEM professionals is
You never know. Could be a good job.
Come on, y'all.
Hi, well done. Next is around 40 per hour. Well done.
Oh, wow. Y'all beat Ezekiel. Come on.
How many available jobs are there in STEM? Okay. Million. So there is a lot of job opportunities for anything you're passionate about. So that's great. Most of you got that right as well. So great job. Ezekiel is still on top. So great job. Next.
Let's beat Ezekiel. I'm just messing.
What bonuses are employers offering for new STEM hires?
For a second.
You got it right. So you get free college tuition and training programs, sign-on bonuses, which is basically they pay you an amount of money so as an incentive to take on the job. And relocation assistance is basically they if they need you to move so that you can take the job, they help you, for example, by paying the movers company or things like that. So good job. And last question. Ezekiel is still winning. Next.
Last question.
What branch of STEM has the most job opportunities? Technology. Okay, that actually kind of makes sense because we're like in the technology era. Okay.
That one was a split.
I think we know who's gonna be. Great job.
I went. Lauren, woo.
And then
All right, so now that we learned more about STEM
Listen,
jobs,
listen, guys. Guys.
now
Go
that we
ahead.
learn more about STEM jobs and how there's nearly 1 million jobs, we have to start thinking about career exploration because we have to find the career that we're most passionate about. So in order for us to do that, we have a lot of free resources for you guys. And one of the most important one of all that we have for you guys in this workshop is our virtual classroom. So I'm gonna send you guys the link in the chat to the virtual classroom, which you have unlimited access to. So even after this workshop, you can access it. So I'm gonna send the link that you can send it to the students. I don't know how that works, but and I'm also gonna share my screen so that I can like show you guys everything. Here we go. So the first thing that I want to direct your attention to in this virtual classroom is this careers by field poster. This is probably the most important part of the workshop. So really pay attention here. So in this poster, we have all these careers that are organized by field. So if there's any career that you're like really interested in, you can just click on it. For example, I don't know, biologist. In my case, I'm going to be a molecular biologist. So I click on biologist, and this is the same for every single career. You click on the career and you're taken to our website.
Yeah.
Where you can see we have a picture of someone doing the career. We have a definition. We also have a job shadow, which is a video of someone actually doing the career, not just telling you what the career is, so you can see what the career entails. We also have like this info sheet. And in here, we have a more detailed description of the career. We have a more detailed description of the career. And this is an important part because if you click on here, you're taken to the BLS website, which is the Bureau of Labor Statistics, where you can see more about the education requirements and all the financial information of the career. And you also get to see the skills you need for this career, both the soft skills, like your personal skills, and the STEM skills. So you can see if you're really compatible with the career, which I think is essential if you're looking into career exploration. And then we also have a try it section, which are just activities that you can do at home or at school to see if you like the career, because the only way to know if you like something is if you try it. And in the bottom of every try it, we have share your activity in the student showcase to build your resume. And just really quick, I want to show you guys a student showcase, which is basically where our students just share what they did. And it's just a really fun way to like build your resume. So back to our virtual classroom, or back to our back to our poster. You guys, do you have like the poster printed out, or can you have the poster?
Yes,
yeah?
they do.
Okay. So I'm gonna open. So that you can get familiarized with the poster and all of this, we're gonna do a little scavenger hunt. So you guys have the poster. I'm gonna keep this in my my window. So I'm gonna start asking the questions, and you can just answer me if you want to, if I don't know. So the first question is, find a career that starts with the same letter as your name. So in my case, I would be like lawyer or logistician because my name is Lucia. So anybody want to share a career that starts with the same letter as their name?
Toxicologist.
Toxicologist.
Technician. Astronomer. Robotic.
Astronomer.
Okay.
Okay, next is find a career that you never heard of. This is one that's really important.
Never heard of it.
Exploring a career that you never heard of.
Which one you never heard of, Malik? Say it again. Herpetologist.
Herpetologist. That was actually one that I never heard of as well, but it's actually someone who works with reptiles. It sounds more like agricultural. I don't know why, but it's someone who works with reptiles.
Yeah.
next is a career that you might be interested in. This is actually a really important question. Can somebody share a career they might be interested in?
Engineer, what else? Biomedical, okay. Fiber optics technician, is that what you said?
Oh, interesting.
Automotive engineer, okay.
And next is a career that you would not want to do.
One that you would not want to do, gentlemen, over here. Yoga instructor.
Yoga instructor.
What else? Obstetrician.
Obstetrician. I don't like babies either, so I understand that.
Okay.
And lastly is a career someone you know has.
A career someone you know has that, they have that career. Teacher. I can't hear. Oh, we're not doing that right now anyway. That's okay. Who?
Gotta be someone who's leading that career.
Oh, an obstetrician.
Crime scene investigator.
Cool. Oh my God.
Power plant operator.
Great.
Okay.
So now the next slide of this PowerPoint is just this quote.
Okay, you're about to put attention on the screen.
That says, I've learned that making a living is not the same thing as making a life. And this quote just inspires you to start your career exploring journey. So you can really find your passion, and in the future, when you wake up, you are excited to start making your life instead of just making a living. You know what I mean? So yeah. And just to start the end of this workshop, I want to show you guys more resources to help you in your career exploration journey. And in the virtual classroom, we have this poster here that says Career Action Plan. And in here, it's actually very, very helpful, is to help you organize all the careers that you already explored and already liked, what you didn't like. Oh, my cat just, sorry about that. So here we have, here you can organize all the careers you liked. You have the career name, the summary, salary, education, the STEM connection. We have all spaces for all of these careers. And then we have an action plan, so you can take the next steps towards your career. And in the end, we have more free resources for you to keep exploring. And just as to wrap it up, here in the virtual classroom, we also have this button that says survey. If you do the survey, which are only like 4 questions, you get to win a free STEM course from our shop, which is completely free. So if you do the survey, you get to win a free STEM course. So yeah, so if you guys have any questions at all about this workshop, about me being a STEM major in college or anything, just ask away. I would love to answer any questions you have, guys. So yeah, thank you so much for being here with me and paying attention. And it was lovely to meet all of you. And if you have any questions, please ask them, and I would love to answer them.
You said you'll take a few questions?
Yes.
Questions?
Anyone have any questions?
Come over so she can see you.
Wait, did she say?
She did, but you may have forgotten. It's okay. What was it? What career?
What career should major in?
Can you repeat what career you're majoring in right now?
Yes, I'll be starting college this fall, and I will be majoring in molecular biology with a certificate in engineering biology, or at least that's the plan for now.
Oh, that sounds cool. Other questions? And you're coming from Paraguay.
Yes, I'll be going to your country to study, so I'll be an international student.
Okay. Anybody have any questions? I'm gonna send you the link to everything. Any other questions?
How did she feel about flying over to study abroad?
So one of the students asked, how do you feel about flying from your country over here, studying abroad to you?
Well, I actually surprisingly feel really calm and confident because it has been my dream for a long time. And now that it's finally becoming a reality, I feel ready, you know? So it's not like, of course I'm nervous, and I'm also like sad because I'm leaving my cat, because I'm really attached to my cat. It's not like I'm sad because I'm leaving my family, because I'm leaving my cat, but I feel ready, and I feel like ready to move on to a next stage in my life, kind of. Really philosophical, but yeah.
One more question, anybody? Gentlemen, y'all have a question? Anybody? Logan? I know, I picked you out of everybody, I know. Lee, you have a question? Okay, I guess that's it.
Great. Thank you so much, guys, for being here. It's been a wonderful afternoon. I hope you guys learned a little bit with me, and I hope you guys take advantage of these resources, because these are the things that I wished I had when I was your age and in high school. So yeah, just keep career exploring, and I hope you have fun. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Lucia. Have a good day.
You too. Bye, guys.
Bye.